Long before humans learned to shape the world, nature held a power both beautiful and unpredictable. The land waits. The air grows restless. Something ancient stirs. In moments like these, the land itself awakens. Fire emerges, unstoppable, untamed, shaped only by nature. It moves with purpose, reshaping the land as it goes. Life knows this force well. It adapts. It endures. When the flames pass, the land is changed, but not ended. This wild element would one day shape the future of humankind. Fire did not begin with humans. It existed long before our story ever started. For millions of years, nature itself awakened this powerful force.
These early flames reshaped landscapes again and again.
The land itself holds memories of these ancient fires. As the world changed, fire remained a constant companion. These flames did not destroy life. They helped guide its renewal. By the time early humans appeared, fire was already part of the world. It was not a discovery, but a force waiting to be understood. Across much of the ancient world, vast grasslands became the stage for fire. When the rains faded, the land grew ready to ignite. Fire returned, as it always had. Not as chaos, but as a rhythm of the land. The creatures of the plains understood this cycle. The flames reshaped the land without ending it. From the embers, the savanna would soon return. For early humans, fire was not an enemy. It was part of the world they shared. They were not creators of fire, only observers. They watched, learning without touching. Instinct kept them apart from its reach. They saw how it traveled and how it changed the land. Where fire passed, the world looked different. Curiosity began to overcome fear. They shared what they saw, without language as we know it. In watching fire, the first understanding began.
When the flames moved on, something new was revealed.
They followed, guided by curiosity rather than fear. The land had been transformed by heat and time. Resources now lay within reach. Energy once spent on the chase was saved.
The fire shaped paths across the plains.
Each discovery was shared, strengthening the group. They were beginning to learn the patterns of fire. For the first time, fire was no longer just observed. They moved closer, guided by instinct and restraint. They began to notice how different things responded.
The flame lingered longer than before.
Fire began to offer comfort, not just danger.
It created a space of safety in the open night. Small actions brought large changes.
This was the moment fire began to belong to them. When the sun vanished, the world changed.
The flame remained, a light against the night. Within its reach, the night felt different. Beyond the light, the unknown waited. The rising smoke carried comfort of its own.
The space around the fire grew calmer. They learned to keep the flame alive.
For the first time, night offered shelter, not fear. Observation slowly turned into experimentation. A small moment, easily missed. A small moment, easily missed.
They repeated what worked.
A glow appeared where none had been before.
Fire answered their effort.
They learned how to guide it. They learned how to guide it. Fire soon offered more than warmth and light. Heat transformed what was once difficult to consume. New scents filled the air, unfamiliar yet inviting. The difference was immediate. It required less effort and gave more energy in return. It required less effort and gave more energy in return.
Heat made food safer and more nourishing.
Cooking would change human life forever.
Fire did more than change survival. It brought people together.
A shared flame created shared space.
Communication found time to grow. Meaning was shared, without words as we know them. Stories began to form. Connections deepened.
The flame became a center of daily life.
Stories began to form.
Fire allowed humans to see beyond daylight.
The walls seemed to come alive.
Marks were placed with purpose.
Images began to tell stories. These images carried shared memories.
Meaning moved from person to person.
These places became more than shelter.
Through fire and art, memory endured. From a single flame, a new path began. Fire returned, again and again, shaping routine. Places of gathering became places of staying. Understanding was shared across generations. Fire traveled with humanity. With it, thinking evolved. Nearly everything that followed was touched by fire. Even today, we live by its light.